Mr. Holliday. John Henry Holliday.
Doc.
Pardon?
I prefer to be addressed as Doc. Haven't been called John Henry Holliday since the last time I practiced dentistry.
Very well. Please the court.
I'll allow it. Thank you, Your Honor. Say, are these absolutely necessary?
Don't push it, Doc.
A sick man with a bad reputation that sometimes gets away with shooting people. That's a direct quote from this morning's newspaper.
Thank you for sharing. I'm quite flattered.
That's what the angry people of this town think about you, Doc. Can you explain this?
Angry? Well, they said something bad about me? Hold on. Am I being charged with some sort of a crime here?
Your guilt is yet to be determined.
Oh.
This is merely a sentencing hearing before you go to trial.
Carry on.
Now, back to my question. The quote in the paper.
I was perhaps given by an old and soured mistress of mine.
I don't think so.
Oh? Oh, then I haven't the foggiest. But you know what they say about men who claim to know it all? They love to stir the pot, but never lick from the spoon.
Doc, you have been arrested and accused of the murder of Edward Bailey. None of that concerns you?
Not really. It's more of an inconvenience than anything else. Say, when will I be getting those back?
Why? So you can kill me? Shoot the judge, too?
Don't be ridiculous. A bit extreme, don't you think?
You were born in Georgia, deputized by Wyatt Earp there, killed the Bridle brothers, and then you opened up a saloon where you deal cards full time. Is that correct?
Faro.
Pardon?
Not cards. Faro. I deal at a faro table in the saloon.
Oh, well, faro enough. Why aren't you a dentist any longer?
I have tuberculosis.
But you were good at your job. Well, that is, before you and the Earps riddled Tombstone with bullets.
Ah, yes, Tombstone. Well, the cowboys were known criminals. You do know what criminals are, don't you, counselor?
Easy, easy, Doc.
I'll be the one asking the questions here today, if that's okay with you.
Fair enough. Dentistry, Well, it's been my experience that I've found patients don't prefer someone in my condition breathing all in their faces.
So you quit?
Indeed. Ever since then, it's been feast or famine. Yes, my retirement has led me into the existence of that of a professional gambler, so sue me. Bad choice of words.
Do you cheat?
Do I cheat?
Do you count cards? Patrons say you rake in substantial amounts of money every night. Overindulgence in alcohol? Doubtless that combination gets you into trouble.
You sure like to use a lot of large words.
Tell me, why did you shoot and kill Edward Bailey?
I didn't.
Well, what if I told you that I have a witness set to testify that you did indeed shoot and murder Edward Bailey over what you call a dead bet?
A dead bet, you say?
That's right. I do my research.
Well, if you did your research, you would have known the game was called Faro and not cards.
Answer the question, Doc.
A witness, you say?
That's right.
Well, does this witness have a name?
I tell you what, we'll get to all that. But first, why don't you tell me what you remember about that day? Let's start there. Oh, and if you want those back, you're gonna have to convince this circuit court that you're innocent, Doc.
Let's see. Where to begin?
You gonna deal them cards up anytime soon?
If I can find some proper competition, I just might.
I'll play.
I said proper competition, not drunk. Besides, I believe the house has won enough of your money this week. Why don't you just stay up there and let Georgia lick your wounds?
Let her lick something else. Hold on there, Doc. Hold on. Easy up.
Apologize.
I'm sorry.
Not to me. Apologize to her.
I'm sorry, Miss Georgia.
You're sorry for what?
Go on. Tell her what you said.
Doc said I should give up gambling and...
All right, that's enough. Get over here.
Ma'am.
Georgia, would you be a peach and bring a fresh bottle of whiskey over to the table, if you don't mind? Sit down, you idiot. You know, Billy, I reckon I will win any money you have left.
Doc.
Ed.
It's Edward.
Oh, it's Edward today. Being all formal, are you? In that case, you can call me Mr. Holliday.
You doing tonight, Doc?
Now that you're here, yes. Please have a seat. Oh, thank you, darling.
Play nice.
You heard the lady. Play nice.
I heard you weren't a deputy anymore. Is that true, Doc?
Well, that all depends
On?
on if being a deputy suits me best for the situation at hand.
That's what I heard. An outlaw and a deputy. Whichever pays the most coin at the moment.
All right, gentlemen, the game is Faro. 1-to-1 payout, 10-to-1 on the loser card with just a penny. And mind your dead bets.
Dead bet.
Yes, dead bet, Billy. House rules haven't changed. If you want out, now's the time to do it. The bar's right over there.
You don't see me moving.
Unfortunately not. Here we are, gentlemen. Place your bets, please. First card. Ooh. Ah! Lucky man today. All right. Place your bets. Again, you are lucky tonight, Edward. Place your bets. All right.
Damn it.
Again, you are unstoppable tonight, Edward. There you are. You should really find a different hobby. One that doesn't take place inside of a saloon.
Well, I should have known better than try to win at a Doc Holliday table.
Now, no need to resort to insults. You lost your coin fair and square.
I'll play the loser card.
Ah, good man. Luck finally goes to the house.
I heard a story about you, Doc.
Is it? Do tell. I just love a good story.
I heard that Milton Joyce embarrassed you outside the Oriental Saloon.
Me, embarrassed?
That's right. I heard he tossed you out in the street, and they left you out of town.
They.
The townspeople. And you came back with a pistol and killed the man in front of his home.
You know, Edward, you should know better than believing in everything that you hear.
I find it odd a man such as yourself would do such a thing. You were a dentist before you were a deputy. That right?
Milton Joyce. What was the charge in that case?
You already know the answer to that, don't you?
I do. I just wanted to hear you say it. A warrant was secured against you, and you were arrested on a charge of assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill.
Spot on, counselor. I was charged, but I was not convicted.
Justice of the Peace James Riley is a good friend.
You pled guilty in that case on account of an eyewitness, but he never showed up in court.
The whole ordeal cost me almost $20.
Plus $11 in court fees.
You know, I think you're right, counselor. I tell you, these court costs can really deplete a man's money pouch. Oh, my apologies, Your Honor. I meant no disrespect.
You got off easy, Holliday. And that would be an understatement.
Are we here to discuss a closed case? Or are we here to talk about Edward Bailey? I'm just asking.
He's got a point, counselor. Get on with it.
Yes, Judge. Doc, as you were saying.
All right, the last 3 cards are on the table. Place your bet.
7, 2, ace. Don't try anything funny. I got the memory of a cat, Holliday.
Well, now would be a good time to point out the dead bet on the table.
Dead bet? Where?
You bet to the ace, and I'm afraid that deck is now fresh out.
Bullshit. You only pulled 3 aces.
Let's have a look. 1 face up there. 2, 3, 4. Satisfied?
You cheated. You pulled that ace. I was counting.
Have a look for yourself.
You rigged that deck to steal a dead bet.
Nonsense.
That way I'd lose the final bet as well.
Now, those are some very serious allegations, which I hope you can prove.
Prove this!
Now. Let's just calm down and take a deep breath. Perhaps we can talk this over another drink of whiskey, hmm?
Enough of your games, Holliday.
He shot you inside the saloon?
That is correct, Your Honor. I mean, can you imagine? I tell you, it was quite the ordeal. I mean, if I may be frank.
And he missed.
He missed. I swear I can't believe I made it out of there with my own life.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was very traumatic for me.
After he shot at you, then what happened?
Let's see. It was a long time ago. And I've had many bottles of rye whiskey since then. I'm not sure I can remember.
Try.
All right, if you insist. So after he fired at me inside, somehow we spilled out into the thoroughfare out front. I can imagine him taking a shot at me, so naturally I would return fire. And then, oh, it's all coming back to me now. Yes, that's it. I don't recall.
That mine drops 200 feet down. You either tell me what happened, or I'll make sure you never touch these pistols again. Do I make myself clear?
Yes. Perfectly. So after he fired at me inside the saloon, I can barely remember my ears ringing. And then he grabbed me with his free hand and shoved me out the door.
You robbed from the wrong cowboy, Doc.
That's not how we do things around here.
She's right, Ed.
You choose the side of a coward car thief?
That's Doc Holliday at your feet, mister. Are you okay?
Which way did he go? I had him right where I wanted him.
Oh, did you now?
Yes, I mean, after all, you said it yourself. I'm Doc Holliday.
You are Doc Holliday, but Doc Holliday, let's get you up on your feet. Let's get you inside before the sheriff gets here.
Oh, the chef's coming?
Yeah.
It's always fun.
So that's it? Edward Bailey gets cheated out of a card game, accuses you, tosses you out into the street, fires his weapon at you. And then what? The barkeep saves the day, and Edward just rides off into the sunset.
Well, he walks.
Come again?
Walks off into the sunset. See, Edward Bailey didn't have a horse. You know, I don't even think he knows how to ride.
Well, now, wasn't that a fun account of the facts?
Yes, it was pretty fun. So, am I free to go?
No.
Oh. Well then, a drink perhaps.
Absolutely not.
Our witness rides tonight. He'll be here in the morning.
The morning, you say?
That's right.
What do you plan on doing with me till then?
You're going to spend the night behind bars. Maybe some time in a cell will refreshify your memory about what really happened that day.
Your Honor, he can't be serious.
Oh, we are.
Well, damn it.
Sleep well, Doc.
Indeed. Runyon, can I ask you a question? What convinced you to become an attorney, a counselor?
Convinced? The West is filled with rough ways. And even rougher men. My father was shot and murdered by an outlaw right in front of my 10-year-old eyes.
Oh dear. Where did this occur?
Dodge City.
Dodge City. That is a truly wicked little town.
Indeed. Its character so completely and egregiously bad that one could conclude the town bred your type.
Bred my type? Lest you forget I wore the badge.
War. Past tense, Doc. Now, to me, well, to me, you're just another outlaw who deserves to pay for his crimes. No offense.
None taken. You are free to your opinion, of course. Counselor, before you leave, tiny little request. My pistol's over there.
They'll stay right there.
Fair enough. Good night to you, Counselor. Pleasant dreams, So this is what it's like in one of these things.
Georgia?
Who's asking?
Leonard Runyon, attorney at law. I was hoping I might have a moment of your time to discuss a matter.
What matter?
The matter of Edward Bailey's murder.
I wasn't aware that the Undertaker had found a body.
Well, the matter of Doc Holliday, then. I want you to come in and testify against him. Now, I know you two are close. You have been for many years. Back before when he was deputy, or the Bridal Brothers, or even Tombstone. You know Doc back when he was just a simple dentist.
And?
Well, he's a murderer. And I have always tried to use my influence to help protect the property owners and substantial men of this country against thieves. Will you help me bring justice to Bailey's family?
Edward Bailey was a degenerate gambler, Mr. Runyon. And there's only one road that leads away from trouble, and that is a straight and narrow, and believe me, Ed Bailey wasn't on it.
Well, every human being deserves the right to a fair trial. He'll hang either way.
Are we finished?
Don't you do that. Oh, no. No, don't do that. Mm-mm. Oh, no. Let's go.
Enough of your games, Holliday.
Whoa. Are we really here?
We could be.
I do really miss you, Carlene. Oftentimes I find myself wondering whatever happened to you after all these years.
Same thing that happens to the rest of us.
You passed?
Indeed.
Might I ask what happened?
There were only two things those Kansas cowpokes were afraid of. A decent woman and being set afoot. Well, I was one of those two.
Kansas?
I left Georgia about the time you and Wyatt shot up the corral in Arizona.
I'm so sorry.
Not as sorry as you're gonna be if you don't find your way out of this mess that you're in. Why don't you tell the truth, Doc?
The truth, you say?
It's simple. It's pure. And when you get where I am, you won't have another choice.
Well, I guess I ought to start getting used to that now,
I won't see you again, Doc. You only get one chance. I came here to tell you that you might want to consider that the truth won't cease to exist just because you choose to ignore it. Doc Holliday is a legend to most men. The things you do for yourself, they fall away when you're gone. But what you do for others, now that lasts forever.
Oh, give me that face.
State your name.
Billy West.
You swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, as this is a legal proceeding, so help you God?
I do.
Proceed, Mr. Runyon.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. West, do you recognize one John Henry Holliday in the room with us this morning? You may know him by the name Doc.
I do.
And would you physically point him out for Judge Parker?
Mr. Holliday's presence is noted.
And were you yourself present the day Doc Holliday shot and murdered, in cold blood, one Edward Bailey?
I was.
And would you be so kind as to recall, for Judge Parker, and for those of us in the room who might suffer from short-term memory loss, how the events of that day unfolded?
Well, me and Ed were playing Faro at the doc's table. Better lick something else. Hold on, Doc, hold on.
Apologize.
I'm sorry.
Not to me. Apologize to her.
Miss Georgia, I'm sorry.
You're sorry? For what? What did you do this time?
Go on. Tell her what you did.
Just a bad joke is all, ma'am.
Ooh, a bad joke? Well, go on. Let me hear it.
Tell her, Billy.
When Doc said I should quit gambling, said I should just come up here and let you lick my wounds.
All right, that's enough. Get over here.
Ma'am?
Georgia, would you be a peach and bring us a fresh bottle of whiskey? Sit down. Play. In your case, Bill, the word lose is way more appropriate.
Doc.
I'm just saying that Bill here is horrible at Faro. And poker, too. Matter of fact, Bill is terrible at just about everything he does.
It's on the record, Doc. Are you through?
Oh, yes. You may proceed, Your Honor.
Very well. You were playing and losing, and then what happened?
That's when Edward realized he was being swindled by Doc.
Doc,
Ed,
you doing tonight, Doc?
now that you're here, yes, please have a seat.
Go on.
Oh, Lord. Well, Edward, it seems that the last three cards are on the table. Now's the time to place your last and final bet of this game.
7, 2, ace. In that order. And don't try anything funny. I got the memory of a cat, Holliday.
I'm sure you do. Now would be a great time for me to point out the dead bet on the table.
Dead bet? Where?
You, sir, bet to the ace, and I'm afraid the deck is fresh out.
Bullshit, you ain't pulled 3 aces.
Well, how about we look at the table? There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Four. Look to the... Why, Edward? Is there something wrong?
You cheated. You pulled that ace. I was counting.
Oh. Well, why don't you go ahead and flip the last cards and you can see for yourself. Oh.
You rigged the deck to steal a dead bet.
That's nonsense.
That way I lose the final bet as well.
Now, Edward, those are some very serious allegations you're throwing out at me. I surely hope you can prove it.
Prove this!
It's an ace!
How many goddamn aces you got in this deck, Doc?
Hold on, everybody. Calm down and take a deep breath. All right, let's have a drink of whiskey, everyone. I'm sure there is a perfectly good explanation for all of this.
Such as?
Well, when I think of it, I'll let you know. How's that sound?
How's this sound? Go ahead and add to the list of your innocents you've murdered.
Innocent? Oh, Edward Bailey, you are nothing but a no-good, low-life, degenerate gambler to me. Hell, some might say I've been doing a good load of favor by sending you straight to the fiery pits below.
You ain't no lawman.
Well, that still may be up for debate. Drop that pistol. I'm not gonna ask you again.
Well?
Edward, as you may know, I'm a man who enjoys a good wager. So, to keep things interesting, I'm gonna make you a deal. Now, inside my vest pocket right here, is a solitary playing card. Now, if you can guess what's on the face of said card, I'm just gonna let you go free, like a little birdie. However, if you guess wrongly, you're gonna die.
You lie.
Oh, no, sir. For these two people beside me will bear witness to it all. Now, guess.
Ace of spades.
You, sir, just made a dead bet. Take this on your journey down there. All right, everyone, back in the saloon. Drinks are on me.
Son of a bitch.
Your Honor, this is preposterous. Never have I heard such fiction.
What's that?
This man here is lying.
Why? Because he disagrees with your version of the story?
No, that's not the reason.
Well, then prove to everyone in this room that he is bending the truth.
All right. The Queen card. Where would I have gotten it from?
From the Faro deck. You brought it with you or had it on your person so that you could slip it into the deck and cheat your way to another win at the tables.
That is untrue. I had already played all the Queen cards and pulled them from that deck. And he knows it. Go on. Ask him.
Mr. West?
I don't recall.
No, I don't recall.
There are 4 queens to a deck, Doc.
Oh, is there? Thank you, Counselor. 1 queen was already on the table, and as I just stated, I already played the other 3. Now, in case you were absent the day they taught mathematics in school, you can add all those numbers up for yourself.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doc Holliday. 2 words almost as famous as Tombstone itself. The folks in town used to talk about you like you're a god. And you showed up in this place and you're just an old worn down piece of meat. A drunkard, a womanizer.
Well, it most certainly takes one to know one, now doesn't it, Billy?
I may have my faults, but at least I'm not a fable. You are, Doc. You had every chance in the world to prove to be the hero we all thought you to be. But instead, we get this version of you.
The murderer.
Objection, Your Honor!
Enough with the theatrics, Doc.
That'll do, Bill. Thank you. Must seem strange. Not one person in town willing to vouch for you, Doc.
That's not true.
And who might you be?
I'm Georgia Wilson. I run Doc's, Mr. Holliday's saloon in town. I've known this man for the better part of my life, and I wanted to testify on his behalf.
Absolutely not.
Oh, and why's that? Might put a hitch in your plans, Mr. Runyon.
This is highly irregular. This woman hasn't appeared on any docket list. I haven't even had the opportunity to speak with her.
You can interview her right now.
Shut up.
I'm here now, aren't I?
See?
Mr. Runyon, in the interest of time and headache,
Bill, you can go. Swear her in, Judge.
Well, the last 3 cards are on the table.
Let's have a drink.
Time to place your last and final bet of the game, Edward.
7, 2, ace.
Edward, I must admit I have to point out the dead bet on the table.
What dead bet?
Yeah, you bet to the ace. I'm afraid there's no more aces left in here.
Bullshit. You only pulled 3 aces.
How about we just look at the table real quick? There's 1 on the table there. 2, 3, and well, that's 4 right there, Edward. Why, Edward, whatever is the matter?
You cheated. I was counting. You pulled that ace.
Well, here, let's just make sure. I'll let you flip these last 3 cards yourself. Go on.
You rigged the deck to steal a dead bet.
Oh, Edward, that's nonsense.
That means I lose the final bet as well.
Now. Those are just crazy allegations you're throwing out at me. I hope you can prove it.
Prove this.
Now. Everyone calm down. Just calm down. Take a deep breath. Let's share a little whiskey, shall we? Because I'm sure there's just a perfectly good explanation for all of this.
Such as?
Well, when I think of it, I'll let you know. Oh, here's an idea. How about we settle this like our grandfathers used to? We'll go out in the street like proper gentlemen and have an old-fashioned duel.
Sounds good to me.
Yes, out to the streets. Right over here. All right, that's far enough.
We're here to duel, Doc.
Right, duel. So, we will start off by turning back to back. I will count to 3, and when you hear me call that number 3, we will march away from each other 2 paces.
2.
And then we will turn, face each other, and fire. The fastest pistol lives.
See you in hell, Doc. Let's go.
One, 2, 3.
That's enough!
Says who?
Says me. You made your point.
Have I? This thief owes me, and I'm here to collect what he owes me.
The Undertaker will be collecting those teeth if you don't put that pistol down. Do it!
You gonna shoot me, little lady?
That's your choice.
Ooh. Ooh.
What do I get out of it?
I'll offer you what you lost. Plus his winnings.
Georgia?
Button it, Doc. I'm trying to save your life here. So what is it gonna be, Edward?
House winnings, too?
That's right. But I need a decision now.
Deal.
Georgia, you gave away everything.
If you prefer, I can have him come back out here and put you out of your misery.
No, let's don't do that. Don't ruin a good day. Still don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
I've got a nice bottle of whiskey inside for you, Doc.
I like the sound of that.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Really?
Well, I don't know about you all, but I really enjoyed it.
You realize you took an oath.
I'm aware.
And you're willing to go to jail for that man?
If it means suffering for telling the truth, then yes.
Anything else, Mr. Runyon?
One more question. Have you always been a barkeep? Georgia? Have you ever held any other jobs? No other career before coming here and working in the saloon? Never worked, say, in a brothel?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Judge, what is this?
Quiet down, Doc. Georgia, answer the question.
No.
Who is Carlene? One of Doc Holliday's many mistresses. Is that correct?
She passed.
That's right. A terrible truth. Tell us what happened. You are still under oath. How did Carlene die? Answer me, or I'll have you thrown in jail for perjury. We're waiting on an answer.
I'm sorry, Doc.
Judge?
Answer the question.
I don't know.
I don't know is not an answer.
I sold her.
You sold her.
I made a deal with Virgil. I sold her to him, and he put her to work in his brothel in Wichita.
You sold her.
Sorry, Doc. I needed the money, and he told me that she would only work serving drinks. I didn't know what he was really gonna have her do.
Judge, that's all. Georgia, I'm finished with you. Get out.
There. Are you both happy now? Listen, if you two want to string a noose around my neck, then go ahead and do it instead of ruining all these people's lives around us in the process.
She was given a chance to get out of this, and she spit in my face.
If I get out of this witch hunt alive, I swear to the good Lord above that I'm gonna...
You'll shoot me too? Poetic, isn't it? You outlaws are all cut from the same stained mountain.
How deep did you say that mine was?
Enough. I'll sentence Doc Holliday in the morning. Meanwhile, we're adjourned.
Wasn't sure what you'd prefer.
Oh, for my situation, I guess I can't be too picky now, can I?
May I come in?
It's your cage. I believe Counselor Runyon left the keys on the corner of the desk there.
Rough day. She had no choice, Doc. Don't punish her for it.
Punish her. Take a look around you, Judge.
It's a thankless job doing what we do, being responsible for so much when we know so little. If only we had a crystal ball, we could see how our actions affect the future. Wishful thinking. What happened to Doc Holliday?
You're looking at him.
You were a god among men. When's the last time you even talked to Wyatt? I hear tell he wants none to do with you.
Oh, Wyatt. He's just busy is all.
Busy?
You know, Counselor Runyon was right about us lawmen. We truly are opportunistic. When it pays to be good, that's what we are. We need to shoot our pistols to get ahead. By God, so be it.
Did you kill Milton Joyce?
Milton Joyce. Honestly, I don't know.
Funny. I believe you. Well, that the past has no power over the present. If you make it out of this alive, you ought to take that into consideration.
Wait, don't you decide all that, Judge?
I do. And to be frank, I don't know what I should do with you.
Well, perhaps there's something I could give you to sway you into my favor.
Perhaps. But you'll never know what that might be. You keep the bottle, Doc.
Thank you. Hey, Judge, are you gonna recommend they hang me?
I hope not, Doc. I hope not.
Well, here's to hope. Thank you for the whiskey, Judge Parker. That is some damn good stuff. Good morning, Counselor Runyon.
Doc Holliday, are you prepared to hear the judgment of this deputy court in the matter of the death of Edward Bailey?
Your Honor, I am shaking with anticipation.
Doc, we all know your reputation as both a lawman and otherwise. In my position, I have a duty to serve as a vessel of the law. And the law has been shown that you have taken a human life and sent his soul to meet his maker. A soul which had a family of his own, now rendered fatherless forever. In the crime of murder, you are found guilty, and the sentence for your crimes shall be swift and severe. You shall be hung by the neck until you are dead. Now, unless someone comes forward to challenge my ruling, this will close the matter at hand, and Doc Holliday shall be sent to the gallows.
I might have something to say about that.
Wyatt?
Doc! Doc! Hello.
Wyatt,
What is this?
A witch hunt, if I had to guess. May I approach, Judge?
Please.
Uh-oh.
Judge Parker.
One moment, counselor.
Jim Parker.
Wyatt Earp. I'm surprised to see you here.
Well, when I heard my good friend Doc Holliday was on trial for his life, I thought, might as well make an appearance. Just in case I can shed some light on the subject.
This is ridiculous. What does Wyatt Earp know about the murder of Edward Bailey?
I know he's not dead. Does that count?
Come again?
Edward Bailey isn't dead. And even if he was, I doubt Doc there was the murderer. But he's not. So he isn't.
And what proof of this do you have?
This ought to be good.
I have Edward Bailey.
Better than I expected.
He's right outside. I tracked him down in Guthrie. A posse man of Heck Thomas led me to him. Son of a bitch wouldn't stop bragging about taking Doc's money in a game of Faro.
Well, I'll be. Miss Georgia was right.
Bring him in. I'll be damned.
Edward?
Here you go, Judge. Alive and in the flesh.
Judge Parker, how do we even know this man is Edward Bailey?
Beats me.
Hot damn. I just love this country.
Judge Parker, if I might have a moment to speak with you in private.
In light of these new developments, I'm going to dismiss these charges against Doc Holliday, and he will be a free man.
Judge Parker.
This is my final judgment.
Now, that's exciting news. Justice prevails. Runyon, would you be so kind as to gather my pistols for me? Oh. Wonderful spending so much time with you. Good afternoon to you all.
Looks like I saved your ass again.
Oh, yes, indeed. Much appreciated, old friend. Say, remind me again how you found that Edward Bailey character?
We can talk about that later. We should ride.
Oh?
I don't know how long that glue's gonna hold, all right?
Lou? Whatever do you mean?
That isn't Edward Bailey. I know a gal down at the birdcage. She gave me the wig, a beard, but it was a long ride into town and the glue dried up. So like I said, we should ride.
What? Why, before we depart, I must see someone.
Did you hear what I just said?
Why? Please, it's very important to me.
Doc.
Just ride to the other side of town, and I'll meet you there. I won't be long. Please, do this for me.
All right. I paid that guy a lot of money to pretend to be Edward Bailey. So if this doesn't work because you took too long, it's your ass in the noose, not mine.
Understood. Now, go on. I'll find you there.
Doc.
Ah.
Your horse.
Hello there, Georgia.
I suppose you hate me for lying to you.
Well, hate is a bit of a strong word. But I was a little bit surprised.
A drink?
Yes, sir, quickly, if you don't mind. Thank you.
You're leaving, aren't you?
Wyatt is waiting for me across town as we speak.
And you're not coming back.
Georgia, could I get a new bottle of whiskey and a couple cigars for the trail?
Yes. So, what do you want me to do with this place?
Oh, that. Before I came in here, I made a quick stop and had this drawn up. It's about the saloon. I want you to have it. I figure this whiskey and these 2 cigars are fair enough trade between old friends. She's yours. Treat her well because you deserve it.
Even after Carlene?
Yes, I did a lot of thinking about that, and I truly believe in your heart of hearts, you ultimately did not know what Virgil was going to be having her do. Now, that being said, I must be on my way. It's time for me to find out what's next for Doc Holliday. Mr. Georgia, goodbye.
All good?
Better than good. See, perhaps a drink of whiskey or a cigar before we hit the trail?
I'm good.
Well, thanks again, old friend.
Don't thank me yet. Parker's going to send someone after you.
Is that right? Well, then I'll have to find a hole far, far away from here and hide deep inside of it.
Good idea.
Say, whatever happened to the real Edward Bailey? I mean, if the one I saw back there was an imposter.
I thought you shot him dead.
Now, Wyatt, you know me. I never shoot a man unless he deserves it.